We're just gonna wing it. All right, welcome to We Are Something Else mini pod.
Here we are.
DC. If you don't know where we're at, that's where we're at. Shit, we can't go live anywhere else. But we'll just upload it later.
Yeah,
to Facebook.
that works.
CB, what's up?
It's 4:15.
Yeah,
about 4:15 on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
a World Series Wednesday.
World Series Wednesday at that. Game 7.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Nets. Like, it's been a real interesting a couple weeks because this team wasn't even supposed to make it to.
They had
to the race.
They had a really terrible start to the season, and like there was fans calling for the manager's head and all this stuff.
The fans always start crying when things just don't seem to be on board.
And here's the thing: we're in DC. If you're a Nats fan, how many of these Nats fans are also Redskins fans? Because if you're a Redskins fan, you're used to disappointment and terrible performances. Yeah. So you should, and you know that it just is what it is when you're trying to get a coach's head served on a platter. Exactly. But it's a good thing that the actual baseball people in Washington are smarter than everyone else because they turned the season around, and here we are. We have a chance.
Unlike the Redskins.
Right.
Two things. One, we posted this a while back.
Yeah.
Daniel Snyder doesn't own this team. So it's actually probably got good management.
Right.
And by the way, for those who think I may be a bandwagon fan, I had this jacket since probably 5 years, maybe 6 years old. I mean, I don't even know if they still do the defensive amendment. It's old as fuck.
I mean, so, that's like the logo that Frank Robinson had when he was managing.
There you go. See, it's an old jacket. So I pulled it out because I finally got a chance, need to use it. So we'll see. Their pitching is. I think that things have worked out in their favor, even though it's a Game 7. They're putting their best pitcher on the mound tonight.
Right, yeah.
After last night, Strasburg could be the guy, but we'll see. They're in the best position to close out with one of the better pitchers
in the league. Yeah.
Oh, so what's up, Superfly? Superfly's game ready. Before we go any further, let's Trap Trivia is back.
Yep.
It's going to be at Red Rocks, D.C. It's on H as in Herbert Street. There you go. So November 29th at 7:30, Superfly will be DJing. Come out and see the whole crew. It's been pretty they're good events.
Yeah.
Fun.
Had a great time every time we've gone out to one of those.
Last time I went, I hung out with E from the OT show.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had some good stuff.
That's our guy.
So we're going to post this, obviously, and we don't know the outcome of the Nats game yet.
No.
Tomorrow's Halloween. Also, happy birthday to Mom. Tomorrow, happy birthday. Halloween. Maybe we'll be able to do this live tomorrow, and I'll be in my costume. No one knows what it is yet. So we'll see if you guys can figure it out tomorrow. But rest in peace to John Witherspoon.
Yes. You might want to wait to go in there for maybe 30, 45 minutes.
A class, like he's a legend. Like I looked at this guy's resume. From House Party, from Five Heartbeats to Wayne's Brothers to Fridays to, just being a comedian touring too. This guy's funny.
Yeah.
So,
and the thing is
and Boondocks.
Yeah. Right.
Only 77.
Like 77 is so young nowadays, Like.
Oh, rest in peace, Elijah Cummings as well. He was 78.
Yeah. In a real short amount of time for these guys.
I hate to say that things always come in 3, but. That's the way it always seems to happen.
Third one going to be.
I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully the Astros.
Right. Yeah.
Astros be number 3. NBA is off to a good start. The Clippers are who we thought they were going to be.
Yeah, they look
without
nice.
Paul George is that as well. They're balling and beat LeBron on the Lakers first night. Lakers look like they were going to be disoriented along the way, and they're going to take some time. But since then they haven't played anybody for real, but they've also bounced back.
Yeah.
And
it's a long season, but
you
got AD
went off for 40 and 20 last night.
In 3 quarters. With a hurt shoulder, apparently.
And it looks like, everybody's calling this thing that LeBron is turning over the reins to AD. I think that it's like when you let somebody borrow your car and just take it as long as you want, but when I want it back,
right.
I'm driving this car. Like you can drive it all you want throughout the year, but when the snow's outside because it's got good snow tires, i.e. the playoffs, I'm gonna need to take control of the wheel. So we know that's what LeBron's doing. The guy's been in the league 17 years. He's been playing since he was a kid. I mean, he's got miles on his body. So a little relief, and he doesn't have to be the focal point of the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he's still Bron.
Yep.
I mean, this guy's still part of the best player in the league. Still selling jerseys. He's still selling, shoes. So I'm going to take.
If he wasn't on the Lakers, if they just had AD and everyone else, whether we would actually be expecting them to do anything still.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and I think right now the West looks strong. The West is going to take it. And, sad to say, but I'm also happy. Golden State will not be one of those teams you see in the finals this year because they are horrific.
They're not in a good spot now.
And I don't even think it's the KD thing because with Klay Thompson, this team would be a 6 spot, 7 spot because Klay puts up 30. I mean, him and Steph go, and then I just don't think D'Lo and Steph have that.
They're not.
That chemistry.
Not yet.
And Draymond is not. Draymond was never the third in a big three before KD got there. He was just a really good role player.
Yeah, I mean he does a lot of stuff that you can't quantify because it doesn't fit like a stat sheet.
Right.
But that's also the same can be said for just having Klay and Steph on the floor together because they spaced everything out for everybody else. So it's a long season, and I'm just happy that it's back because that means that there's sports like every night.
Yeah. Oh damn, we didn't know before I fell.
Oh no.
There we go. Let's put him right there.
Yeah, we'll leave him up here.
Yeah. He's blocking the logo, but whatever. NFL. We got some good teams going out there. We got some not so good teams. Still 2 winless teams as the Bengals and
the Dolphins. Yeah.
The Jets should have been part of that too, but fucking Cowboys blew it.
Yeah, good job, Dallas.
But that's the thing. Like they made Sam Darnold look. He won AFC Player of the Week that week.
And then the next week he was seeing ghosts.
Hey, what is that? What kind of? Do you not remember that you're mic'd up, dude, and you say something stupid like that?
I mean, I don't know.
They're trolling him for sure.
We get to say stupid stuff in the mics all the time.
But we want to.
And that's
how.
But it's like we're expected to do it.
Yeah, that's the whole part of the routine.
What's a we are something else if Chris isn't talking about being short and not having calves?
I don't have my soundboard, but that was CB's joke of the week.
Short joke. Oh yeah, I was telling Louis earlier that we can dress up as a bunch of stuff for Halloween, but one thing I can't dress up as is being tall. So
that is true. I mean, you could rent some stilts. I'm like, oh my god, he grew a couple inches.
Oh my god, you're like average height now.
Speaking of kind of tying into that, you got some grails. You got a major win.
Wow, yeah.
We're gonna kind of get into For the Soul real quick.
Yeah, we had the For the Soul drop. Last Friday was an amazing sneaker day for me.
Really?
So StockX is one of the sites that we like to use. We are not sponsored, but we should be. And like I just I had a pair of sneakers that probably the most expensive pair of sneakers that I own. Had never worn. They were dead stock, and I dabbled with selling them. But I was like, they still might hold on. They were the Off-White Vapor Max that came out last year.
Right.
So was lucky enough to be able to scoop a pair of those.
Right.
And so I got an alert on StockX that my favorite pair of sneakers of all time. There are these Asics that dropped in 2015 for the 25th anniversary of the Gel Light 3.
Right.
Got an update or a notification that the price had dropped on them in my size, still to a ridiculous amount, but something that was lower than what they had been for like a year.
Right.
We're talking sneakers that, like, if you were to go on eBay right now, they have multiple listings for like $1,200. It's ridiculous. But so I'm talking to my brother about it, and he's like, yo, you should just sell those Off-Whites that you have and use that money to flip it. Little did he know that I'd had them listed, but I'd kind of had the price above where they had been selling at, just because like I was willing to sell them, but I wasn't like actively trying.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me actually go check my listing. And actually, I had someone had accepted my offer like the night before. So I immediately went, hit buy on the Asics. Wow. And so we're hoping, hopefully by the end of next week, I'll have a super dope for the soul for everybody.
Because that's dope.
These, I think these sneakers are
it's nothing like getting your grails.
Yeah.
Like a shoe. By the way, you don't know what a grail is. Grail is like a holy grail.
Holy grail.
Sneaker grail. Like the shoe that you. There's probably a certain collective. And I don't think it's just one.
Right.
There's a collective of shoes that you are willing to, let's say, die for, but you're willing to spend an obscene amount of money for because you want them in your collection.
Right.
And unlike others, CB will wear his grails.
Right.
Right. But
shoes are meant to be worn.
Exactly. But everybody has something. It doesn't have to be a sneaker that's your grail. It could be a guitar. It could be a vinyl collection. A certain album you just want to have. You got to have in your library that you need to go to.
Any kind of collectible, really. Like the people that have like those sports cars or whatever that they don't take out of the garage all that often. Those kinds of things. And it's like, yes, over the years, have we grabbed other grails? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But this is, for me, this pair right here is like the tippity top of the stuff that I love. So, it's it was a very exciting last Friday. Because I actually didn't get the alert on my StockX app. So if I hadn't gone in and checked, I wouldn't have known that I needed to ship these shoes to get authenticated.
Trap trivia. It was on IG. Trap trivia. Dope. Yeah, so we'll hopefully be unveiling those within the next week or so.
For the soul.
See what other news we have. Hopefully, okay. This is one thing we can let the cat out the bag. And we got a couple things that we haven't let out, but one thing that we're planning on doing. We want to do more of take the We Are Something Else brand and give it an upscale of something different. We want to do maybe a once a month live stream of some sort, and invite people out, kind of thing. Maybe like a live setting. Just kind of details to come. The details are coming together. I just don't want to tell anybody right now because I don't want anybody taking my idea until we actually start doing it. But we want to do it once a month.
First mover advantage.
Yeah, once a month live stream. Just invite people out and we'll talk about some serious stuff. But we're working on the ambiance of everything, the logistics, but just to expand, We Are Something Else brand, keep everything going, and just to offer a different variation of what we already have. Right. So got the mini pods, which is a variation of the main podcast, which we try to get into the studio and record with Superfly, but because of schedules, we can't do it all the time, so we need to be more regular about the mini pods. Any of the content, so you guys know that we're still around. Yeah. So we gotta get I've been telling Superfly we gotta get the aux going because these are brands that we can push under the aux. But yeah, the Superfly back there. If he was around, he'd be part of the mini pod too. Yeah. But that's it. That's all I got. Yeah. I mean, I left my notes in the other room, but I know I touched bases on pretty much talk to Grails, talk to Nats. Good luck, Nats, man. Yeah. This city has been championship hungry lately. I mean, we've had the Caps who started out and started off with championships, and then Mystics took it. Yep. And so that's real quick. The Nats, they went up to 2-0, and everybody started calling sweep. Yeah. 2-0 on the road, which is very tough to do. But then Houston showed you that they can take 3 on the road, and this is the first time ever in any of the major sports where in the championship game or like the series, the first 6 games were won by the road team. Yep. It's never happened. So if history repeats itself, we'll be celebrating here tomorrow. Right. But again, there are a lot of things that have to play into it. And shout out let's talk about that home run. Shout out to Soto who's the guy from Houston that hit the home run first? Bregman. So, turns out, Strasburg in the first inning let up 2 runs. Could have been 3 possibly, but ended up being 2. And we found at the end of the game that his pitching coach told him that he was tipping his pitches. Yeah, basically giving away little signals that the hitter still got to hit the ball. So that's how you know. But they know it's coming. They know what pitch to look for.
And so he switched that up and obviously was a baller the rest of the game.
Exactly.
Very easily could have gone the whole 9.
Yep. At one point, he had a guy on third base with I don't know if it was a tying run. It was still 3-2 at that point.
Yeah.
But he never crossed home.
Nope.
Now, did you? No,
Nope.
you didn't.
Nope.
But I think that he pitched 101 pitches all the way to like one pitch into the 9th inning. Like this guy was ready to go, and he could possibly pitch in the 9th inning tonight. Like if you need 3, just to get 3 outs.
Right. I think for whatever reason they did not let him just finish the game out because it could have been an extra 15, 20 pitches. You know. Maybe because they think there's the possibility that they'd throw him in tonight.
All in. I mean,
So, we'll see.
I mean, if you got a doctor of surgery, Scherzer tonight, that's gonna
hopefully just cut him open.
Yes, and then we got to hit Soto,
Rendon, all those guys got to stay hot.
Turner.
It would be huge to see Zim do something huge, like massive, because the guy, he's another trivia. He's the first player to be drafted number 1 by a franchise and then hit their first World Series home run. Which, I mean, it'd be really hard for that to happen just in the history of baseball. But, it is what it is. Nationals being a rebrand of the Expos from however long ago.
Resources. Hey, the thing is about wasting company resources is you gotta use your resources when you can.
Shout out to IG Live.
Shout out to IG Live. All right, guys, that's about it. Point of a mini pods to keep it short and mini.
Ooh. We're gonna start calling these Chris Pods.
Peace. Oh no, we didn't. Like J. Cole.
Turn this thing off.
Oh, I think we're